You know, the worst thing someone can tell another person is, oh, your dad was sick, so at least you knew. My dad was well and it was unexpected. Or, shame. Imagine how they feel at this point in time because their parent or sibling or whoever was not unwell, and in your case your dad was unwell, so you knew. Does it actually make it okay for you to say such things to people? No matter who you lost, no matter how you lost them, the fact is that you've lost them. You can lose a parent unexpectedly and not feel much grief than another person, because maybe you didn't share such a close knit relationship with your mother or your father, or you didn't have that close bond with them. Or you could have been that person, like me and many other people, who have lost a parent who actually meant everything to them. How do people go around telling other people stuff like this? Like, do you even think before speaking to people? Like, I would never go and say this to anybody. I know this because at the end of the day, loss is loss, pain is pain, grief is grief. If you've chosen to get over the person you love that you've lost quicker than I have, then God's been merciful on you. And I pray every single day that God shows that mercy on me and many other people out there that are battling with it. But please, don't ever find yourself in a situation saying this to other people. Yes, you may have lost both your parents, and I may have my one parent with me. And I'm grateful for that. I'm really, really grateful for that. But yes, at least I have my mom. At least I have my parent with me. And maybe you don't. The situation is different, and I could never ever put myself in that situation at this point in time. So I will not even say anything. But then again, circumstances are different. Maybe I lived very far away from my parents for many, many years. And maybe you didn't, because you lived down the road from your parents and you lived in their house every single day. So things are feeling a little different for you. Things are different for me. So ultimately, the situations are different. Never ever find yourself in a situation where you're comparing grievances over the other. It's the most disgusting thing. And lastly, like, I find myself always trying to find out from people, how is that family? They've lost someone they loved, they've lost someone they cared for. Yes, if someone asks me, you should ask, how are your cousins? They've just lost their father, which is your uncle. How is your uncle's family? I'm not going to rudely tell him I am my uncle's family. I'm going to be like, that is his immediate family, right? Whether you like it or not, they are the immediate family. Yes, we all felt and grieved my uncle's death, but I'm not going to be rude and tell the person I am my uncle's family sarcastically. I just think that's the rudest thing. When someone asks you something compassionate, it's little things like this and how you respond to people that are actually remembered. And I think people lack communication skills, like the way you say something and how you say it. Like, I often say a lot of things on a text message to people and they misinterpret it, but that's a story for another day, and I will share that experience with you. I've got so many experiences where me typing on a message versus me actually voice noting or calling the person made so much of a difference. I'll tell you guys about that another